Today we're going to go over the most recent TMS updates for our current release. We're going to start out with a new functionality to add accounts directly from the TMS. So under your accounts list, you're now going to see a new button here at the top left to add them. You're going to get a system generated ID, be able to input the name of the account class that it is, from asset, equity, expense, liability to revenue. Dependent on which one you select, you'll get your corresponding account types based off of generally accepted accounting principles, as well as a requirement to tie the invoicing company that it is tied to. If it is a sub-account, you are going to need to select this checkbox here. That will then allow you to select a parent account, making sure that it's the same type as the account itself. So you'll be able to fill that out. If not, leave it unchecked with an option to also add an account number if needed. That will then save it to the list here. And if you are currently making use of QuickBooks integration, you can also then now export these accounts and link them to your QuickBooks account. So not only did we have it under imports previously, but now you also have it under exports, to then manage them the same way as the other entities, where you can select new, existing, or all accounts, then to transfer, check or uncheck them, and then push them to QuickBooks. Our next change is going to be in regards to a new mass transition functionality under our invoicing page. So now you're going to be able to move orders in bulk from delivered to invoiced and invoice to complete, as well as then roll them back. So let's say, for example, I have these orders that are delivered, and I don't want to go one by one into the orders and then invoice them. I can double check my information here, and then I'll have buttons here at the top right, where I will now have an option to either select a delivery date as the invoice date itself, or have my current date as a default. So I'm going to transition them here. As you can see, now these orders will be moved into the invoice status, where I have an option to either roll them back if needed to in bulk at the top, or move them to the completed status as well. So hopefully this will save some time for you here as well. I'm going to do an example of rolling these back. You'll get your intermediate double check windows, and they will then in bulk transition those orders that you have selected between those different statuses. Our next change that we have is going to be in regards to a new summarization and analysis feature for existing reports within the TMS. So you're going to see this on any report that we currently have. So we'll run an example here. Opened up an IFTA report, calculated my information, and now I have this new button next to my download button at the bottom that will provide a smart summary for me, showing any analysis, trends, potential outliers, as well as an explanation for them as well. If we have any actionable insights, they will also be provided in terms of suggestions of what can be done to improve this data and then get to better numbers dependent on which report that I am running. So again, this is going to be in our beta stage currently, so let us know of any feedback as we are fine-tuning this feature. Next few adjustments we have are going to be in regards to our fuel card integrations. So with our relay and EFS integrations specifically, we now have the ability to filter by policy. So if you have a policy group under a specific account that you only want those transactions to be pulled for that group, you'll be able to input here under these new fields where it says policy under EFS and relay, where we are able to then filter out just those transactions that are going to be applicable to your company. So if you do find yourself in one of those scenarios, you'll be able to just get the transactions that you need. And the last change that we have included as well in regards to fuel integration as a whole is now implementing a new start date field. So especially if you are signing up with a new fuel card provider or in any kind of transition, you'll be able to select the start date, which will also have an option to be backdated if needed to then get a better historical accuracy of that fuel card transaction history during any transition processes. If you have any questions, let us know. Thank you.